Hello everybody, it's Glenda, Buster, Rosie, with AKA GK Fralin of Friendly Community. And our friendly community welcomes you. Well, we have a whole different thing. Oh, different. Well, we had all the kids and the grandkids here yesterday. And so I've got some film of that. So I'll be showing some film. And I'll be talking about it. What you gotta say for yourself? Oh my God. We talk about the event. Oh, an event. An event is when something happens. It doesn't especially mean it has to be a big, but this was a pretty big deal. Usually we try to get the family, all of the kids and grandkids together at least a couple times a year. Because they've all got other things that they've got to go to and do, and they all have their own things. The kids are growing. It's just, much. But I like to do one in the summer, if I can, and then somewhere around Christmas. I haven't done Thanksgiving for a few years because there's so many events between all of the families. So I had planned on doing something around the 4th of July. It was so hot that weekend that I just said, no, we're not going to do it. So we set it off until the 29th of September. And it's cool and rainy. It did not decide to be a nice fall day, but we had it anyway. Sounds like you had quite the deal. Well, it was great. Really, you sound like you wasn't enjoying it at all. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I didn't go out in the rain. So I do have some footage. You do? Yes, I've got film from yesterday. The only thing I don't have, and I really wish I did, I didn't have anybody take the camera for me and film me playing with she's not so new anymore, playing with baby Helen. She the new one, not the new one? Well, she's the newest one. She's 8 months old. Oh, that's old for doggies. How is it for babies? Human babies. Well, it's not very old. I mean, she's still very, very much a baby. We got a crawler. Set your blankie, Helen. Hi. Say hi. She thought I said shy. And that's baby Helen. The reason I said she thought I said shy is because her oldest sister's name is Cheyenne, and she was the one sitting there moving the blanket and putting the blanket down for her. And her nickname is Shy. So that explains that little bit. You're not on there? Nobody gave me a picture of you then. So I need a picture of you too. Without the little braided mohawk.
Why? Hey, baby girl.
You really want that on my bulletin board for the next? Okay. You're on camera. I got it. I got it on record.
Yeah.
Hey dear.
Here's what.
Hi there. Say hi. Hi, hi, hi. Can you do hi?
So you can just stop until you get back.
Jay.
Hi, Cousin Brendan.
I've already said we were at a family gathering and she's
Yes.
not listening to me, so maybe she'll listen.
The bunch. The hungry bunch. Oh, hello. Deanna. How are you?
Good. That's a picture of me.
Well, I am. I'm taking a picture of you. Everything you're doing right now. It's on film. It's on,
Boom chakalaka, boom chakalaka.
it's recording everything you do.
What?
Everything you say and everything you do right now
Yeah.
is on here.
Yeah.
It's
Can I
on
see it?
video.
Can I see it?
Well, no, not. I mean, you won't see you.
I can see you as the play.
There, you can see you.
I'm out of this conversation.
Is that weird? It's recording everything you do right now. Well, I didn't manage to get everybody on film. I got a lot of them, but they move fast. It was a great day. And it seems like whenever I have them, like, why don't you bring this, you bring that, kind of the potluck thing that a lot of us families do, there's always somebody brings way too much. Generally, it's my youngest. And I asked her if she would just bring a dessert. Anyway, we had hamburgers, we had hot dogs, we had potato salad, we had all kinds of food. She came in with her kids, her 2 kids. She's carrying a big thing of cupcakes. One child is carrying one kind of dessert, and the other is carrying another thing of dessert. Now, these are these 9 by 13 containers, except for the one that Nina was carrying. That's my daughter, that was full of cupcakes. I don't know how big that was. It was pretty big. Anyway, so it's like we always have something left over. So I figure, well, she'll have a lot to take home. No, it didn't happen that way at all. Before we even got the burgers and the dogs on the grill, the kids hit those cupcakes. I was, oh boy, their mom's going to shoot me. The youngest of my grandchildren, their mother is my son's second wife. And so they're a lot younger. Anyway, they saw those cupcakes and they went to town. Nina was still trying to frost some of them. And she was just standing there laughing about it. And it's like, oh boy, I'm in so much trouble once their mother sees this. Well, then then the bigger kids and even one or two of the adults started getting into them. I thought, heck with it. So we had plenty of food, and almost every bite got eaten. There was very little left over. What was left over was, I think she said she had a little bit of cherry cobbler, or she had a little bit of apple crisp and some cherry cobbler. So there were no cupcakes left. Obviously, the kids ate all kinds of burgers, and so some of us grown-ups that very seldom get to eat the hot dogs, we ate hot dogs. It was a hilarious time, and a bunch of them took off on a walk in the drizzling chill of a rain, and it included adults. And they walked up to the park, which is about 3 or 4 blocks from here. I don't know what they did there, and then they came back. Their hair was all wet because none of them wore anything on their heads. All of them got safely home. Several of them were to bed by the time I heard from their parents or called their parents to make sure they got home okay. And it was a fabulous day. And I didn't wear out. I just enjoyed it and had fun. And I was active with them. I played with them, mostly with the baby. And mostly I talked. But it's fun to have a camera. We'll see you tomorrow. I hope you all have a very good night. Can we sing good night? Sure. Good night. Good night. Don't let the bugs bite. Good night. Good night. Sleep till the daylight. Good night. Good night. Be kind to each other. Good night. Good night. Tell someone you love them. Please do that. And don't forget to smile and wave. Smile and wave. And I'd like to ask everybody to keep John Hampton in your thoughts and your prayers. He did yesterday's vlog, the one he put up today. He's taking a few days off because he's having some problems. And so he's just going to be gone for a little while until he gets to feeling better. So just pray or send good thoughts his way. And we will see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody. We love you.